Hey everyone, Shaun Stafford here, Team FFF coach, and welcome to my upper body 20-minute dumbbell class. Today we're going to be focusing on strength, and the format for the workout is going to be in supersets. That means we're taking one exercise and pairing it with another before giving you a short 60-second rest. So before we start, make sure you have your dumbbells ready to hand, make sure you've got that vital drink of water, and you've got the energy and enthusiasm to give me the next 20 minutes of your time and give it everything you have. So the first pair of exercises we will be doing today will be the dynamic box push-up supersetted with a bicep curl. So make sure you grab a dumbbell. That will be challenging for 12 reps on each. For me, I'm going to grab a set of 10s, but grab whatever you're comfortable with to make sure that your form is on point and you can do the right amount of reps per set. To set up for your dynamic box push-up, we need one singular dumbbell in the middle of the floor. We're then going to take a box position with one hand on the dumbbell, and the basic technique goes a little bit like this. Slowly down to the floor, up, change, and down. So that is your exercise technique for that one, and we're going to start in 5 seconds, so get ready to go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you find this exercise a little bit easy, what you can do is take it up into a full press-up position. Take it down and then across. However, if having it in a box position works better for you, that is what I recommend you start with. Great, that's your 12 reps. We're now into a bicep curl. So grab these dumbbells, make sure your core is engaged, feet shoulder width apart, and from here, we're going to curl up for 12 reps. Up, slowly down, and twist at the bottom. 1, up, and down. 2, 3. It's really important on this one to keep your core engaged, your back tight, and your elbows pinned to your side so that the biceps are squeezing up and actually doing the work. We don't want to have any swinging right the way through. 4, 3, and 2. Last one. There we go. Okay, pop those dumbbells down slowly, making sure your back is strong. And now set your timer for 60 seconds. This is the perfect opportunity to grab a quick drink and mentally to get ready for your next set. With the push-ups, I showed you in that first example a regression and a progression for the exercise. If you're finding the box variation of that move too easy, by all means, progress yourself into a full dynamic box push-up. I'm going to grab a quick drink before getting ready to go again. Right, get ready to go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. That's done. Great. Grab the dumbbells, stand up, and from here, we go again. In 1, 2, 3. Good. From here, it's really important to slowly control the weight on the way back down. That negative rep, where the muscle is really working hard, is what's going to make the difference between a good set and a great set. So slow it down, minimize momentum, and make sure those muscles are working hard for every single one of the 12 reps. Last one, squeeze, slowly down, and rest. Good work. We are 2 sets down of this opening 3 supersets. Again, set your timer for a minute, grab a drink, and mentally get ready for the next one. On those bicep curls and with all the exercises we're going to be doing in today's upper body workout, it is really important that you clue in and plug in that mind-muscle connection. I don't want you to be aimlessly counting reps. I want you to make each rep count by slowing it down and making sure you're feeling it in the muscle that we're working. In terms of your rest period, make sure that you're taking every single second of the 60, because unless you're fully recovered for your next set, you won't be able to give it everything that you have. Make sure the dumbbell is positioned correctly for the next set, because we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Final round. 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want, you can make it slightly more dynamic by going a little bit higher on that transition. Make sure you keep your core engaged. Go for a full range. And make sure that every rep is controlled and you're hitting the muscle of the chest, the shoulders, and the triceps. And 2, last one. Good work, team. Onto these final round of bicep curls. We're coming up from here, core tight, legs strong, dumbbells by your side with your elbows tight, and go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. It's really important that with every rep, you keep the tension on the bicep. You often see people bringing it up like this. We don't want that. We want your elbows tucked to the side, squeezing up, and then twisting the wrists on the way down for a full range of motion. Last couple of reps, and 12, slowly down. Eke out the muscle work. Breathe, fill your lungs. That's the first superset done. Your rest timer should have already started. So, grab a drink, gather your thoughts, and get ready for superset number 2. For the next pair of exercises, we're going to be doing a bent over ladder row. This is a fairly straightforward exercise, but it needs total control of the core, lower back, and your arms throughout. We're going to be supersetting it with a dumbbell floor skull crusher, so potentially get a slightly lighter set of dumbbells than you would be using for the row. For me, I'm going to grab the 7.5 kilos. The basic technique for your ladder row is feet shoulder width apart, core engaged, and then we hold each rep for tension like so. In 3, 2, 1, bum back, core engaged, bring 1 up, bring 2 up, and then we holding 1 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one then stays up, and we slowly work the other side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. Squeeze before slowly letting them down and stand up. Core nice and strong. Pop them on the floor before grabbing the lighter set of dumbbells. For this one, we're going to sit on your floor at home. Make sure you're nice and comfortable. We're going to put our feet flat, back strong, and lower back supported by the floor. We then press the dumbbells overhead before slowly lowering the dumbbells beside our head. We don't want them in front in case there's a nasty accident and you end up with no teeth and a broken nose. So with this one, squeeze it up, slowly control it down. That's 3. Here there's 4, 5. With this one, it's really important that your elbows stay fixed in space and they're not going forwards or backwards with each rep. The only thing I want to see moving is your elbow joint. Coming up on the last couple of reps, slowly down towards your face, pause before driving up. Last one. And breathe. Great work. Slowly lower and pop to the floor. So for these ones, we're hitting 8 reps on each, and that makes a really nice and effective set for your upper body. Your rest period should have already started. We've got about 45 seconds left on this minute recovery, so grab a quick drink and get ready for round 2. If you're feeling this workout is hard, that's because it is. Combining an upper body exercise with another upper body exercise and a short rest period is not an easy way of doing things. But you guys aren't here for an easy ride. You're here to make sure that you're working hard and getting the most out of every single minute you put aside to exercise. So, that being said, we've got 5 seconds left. Grab your dumbbells and get ready to go again. 8 reps each on the bent over ladder row. So, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and squeeze. 8. Other side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly lower them down. Stand up straight. Engage your core before slowly popping them down and switching over to your skull crusher. We have 8 of these too. So make sure that your feet are flat, lower back is supported, and that we start off by really working those triceps. Slowly down and drive. 1, 2, 3. Coming up on halfway. 4 and 5. It's really important that you slow this recovery down, this eccentric bit here, driving up for the work. Slow down on the negative, driving up on the positive. That concentric contraction, squeeze the muscle, last rep, and push, squeeze, slowly lower them down, and that is set 2 done. Start your timer again for your 60-second rest. Grab that all-important mouth of water and get ready for superset number 3. With the setup for your skull crusher, it's really important to have the dumbbell or your grip on the dumbbell in a hammer position. So make sure that your wrist and your hand is aligned like so on the dumbbell, and that when you're lying on the floor with your back flat and lower back supported, feet flat on the floor, make sure that your elbow closes the gap and that your shoulder doesn't move throughout. By being on the floor, your shoulder blades should be anchored against the floor so that you're nice and stable throughout the set. Moving into this final one, we go again in 5 seconds, so make sure you grab the dumbbells for the last set of ladder rows, feet wide, back strong, core engaged, and up, making sure that every rep you're squeezing the muscles. This one's really hitting those lats, those biceps, and your core is working throughout. Your lower back, nice and strong. Legs braced in that bent over position. And swap. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Nearly there. 7. Keep working with me. 8. Big squeeze. Slowly lower. And you're done on the ladder rows. Grab those lighter dumbbells and get ready for your final set of skull crushers on the floor. Lower back supported, shoulder blades anchored, drive up, slowly control down. If you see my elbows, they're not going forward or backwards. They are staying locked in space. 2, 3, 4. As you can see, my wrists are strong. The grip is tight on the dumbbells, and I'm really taking the time and effort to squeeze the triceps with every rep. Last couple, 2, And 1. That is a good set. Squeeze those triceps. Slowly lower the dumbbells to the floor. Pop them down and sit up. Start that timer again. 60 seconds with 2 supersets down. We've got 1 to go. Okay, so the last pair of exercises that we're going to be doing in this upper body 20-minute strength workout is going to be very, very shoulder focused. So we're going to be hitting alternating dumbbell front raises into a dumbbell Arnold press. We're going to be hitting 8 each for the front raises and between 8 to 10 for those Arnold presses. So if I were you, I would grab a similar sort of weight to what you were using for your tricep exercises. For me, that'll be around 7.5 kilos today. Again, we're going for this last circuit. It is the last one we're doing today, so make sure you summon all your strength and you're ready to give it hell. We're going in 3, 2, 1, up and down. These are alternating front raises. Make sure your core is locked, feet shoulder width apart, hips forward, glutes tight, quads tight, and then you're squeezing up onto the front shoulder before slowly controlling it down. As you can see, I'm not jerking any of these reps. They're smooth throughout, making sure the shoulder muscles are really working. That's it. We've got 3, 2, 1. Finish off that move before going into your shoulder press. For the Arnold press, we're keeping the same feet position, same core position, but this time the dumbbells are up. They're going to be in front of you like this before pushing overhead like so. There is 1. See that curl? So we're going from there up overhead and the arc of the dumbbell on the way forward. There's 3. Core tight. And 4. We've got another 4 reps to do. And push. And 3. Good. Last couple. And finishing the set strong. Up overhead, slowly down, and pop them on the floor. So, start your timer again, grab that much needed gulp of water, and then I'm going to give you a few extra coaching points for these 2 exercises. Now that you are back with me, a couple of really interesting points for these is all about how you engage the muscles. So with the front raises, it's really important that you set your shoulder back, keep your weight over your hips, and keep your core engaged. It's very, very easy to swing and jerk the exercise, which all it's doing is taking out the work of the muscle in initiating the movement. We don't want to do that today. We want to make sure that every rep is for a full range, under complete control, not only to reduce your chance of injury, but also to make sure that the muscle is getting the maximum amount of work it can do in the time that we're working it. So get ready to go in 5 seconds for our second set. In 3, 2, 1, and squeeze. 1, 2. See, every rep is squeezed and controlled. Core is tight, glutes are working. That's perfect, there it is. I can start to feel my shoulders really start to burn. Up to eye line, slowly down. Up to eye line, slowly down. Last couple. Make sure you're working hard for each rep. 8 on each before moving it on to that Arnold press. Again, feet shoulder width apart, glutes and hips forward, core tight. Bring them up into this position, into the rack. 3, 2, 1. Back and press. 1, core tight. 2, 3. Keep going on these. 4 and 5. It's really important that you keep your core tight, abs engaged throughout. 6, 7, and finishing up strong with 8. That there is your second superset of this shoulder complex complete. Set your timer for 60 seconds. Grab a drink if you need it and get ready to summon up everything you've got today to finish this 20-minute upper body dumbbell blast strong. This last 60 seconds rest is a good opportunity for you to reflect on the work that you've done today. Were you hiding in any of the sets? Were you not pushing yourself as hard as you can? Because now is the opportunity to make up for it if that's the case. If not, and you've been going max out, all I'm going to ask you to do is keep up that intensity. We are on the finishing stretch. We have one more pair of exercises to do, 8 reps each on the front raises, 10 reps each on the Arnold press. Then we're done for the day, and you can go away safe in the knowledge that you've given everything you've got to this 20 minutes to make sure you are having the best workout you can have. Grab those dumbbells. It's time to go again in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it helps, count with me. 5, 6, 7, 8. We're halfway through. Keep going. 9, 10, make sure your core is engaged. 11, 12, quads tight. 13, 14, we've got 15, last one, 16, and down. Big breath in, lock your core, make sure your feet are anchored in the floor. Arnold press in 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, make sure you press up, core tight. 5, we're on that finishing stretch. Last one. Oh, that is it. Great work, team. That is your work for the day done. If you want to hit a stretch straight after this, that is absolutely okay. Jump onto one of the 5-minute stretch videos within the profile and finish your day with a nice calming stretch. But from the strength session for today, that upper body 20-minute dumbbell blast, I'm Shaun Stafford, Team FFF coach. I hope you have had an amazing workout. Go and enjoy the rest of your day.